Hello, my dear learners. Very good evening, everyone. I am Shashank, and I welcome you all on Exam4 English Medium official YouTube channel. So, students, there was a slight technical error from our side. Now the problem has been rectified. So, we are again back to the session. So, students, don't forget to subscribe this. Don't forget to. Okay, still buffering, Dipanita. Okay, now it is okay, guys. So there was a small technical problem from our end. So the technical team was working on it and now it has been rectified. So now I think everything should be okay and you will be getting the proper. So you will be, the audio and video must be clear properly. So now it's okay. Dipanita, Vijay, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the session. And students, I will request every one of you to please share the session so that maximum students should get benefit out of it. So students, now let's begin the session of today. Let's begin the session of today. And today in this history session, we are going to discuss about the invasion of the Alexander, as well as we are going to discuss about the Mauryan period. So without wasting any further time, let's start the session. Dipanita, Yogesh, good evening everyone. Now let's start the session, and here is the first question that is before you. Okay, which of the following dynasties was ruling over the North India at the time of Alexander invasion? So when Alexander invaded India in 326 BC, who was the which dynasty was ruling in the North India? Is it Nikhil? Good evening. Is it Nand, Maurya, Shung or Kan? So which dynasty was ruling when the Alexander invaded India? So guys, very good. Dipanita is going with option A. Rest of the students, please comment your answer. Okay, Yogesh is also going with A. So maximum students, they are going with A, that is Nand dynasty. Definitely guys, when Alexander invaded India, Alexander invaded around 326 BC. So Alexander invaded around 326 BC, and at that point of time, the North India was being ruled by Nand dynasty. And the king or the emperor of Nand dynasty was Dhananand. So emperor was Dhananand. He was the contemporary of Alexander. So it is said that Dhananand is contemporary of Alexander. So Dhananand is considered as contemporary of Alexander. So correct answer will be guys option A, that is Nand dynasty. So Nand dynasty was ruling and Dhananand was the king. So he is considered as the contemporary of Alexander. So contemporary of Alexander, if the question asks who was the contemporary, and in option Chandragupta Maurya is also given. So don't go for Chandragupta Maurya, go for Dhananand. So Kaustubh, good afternoon and welcome to the session everyone. So guys, correct answer will be option A, that is Nand dynasty, or Dhananand was the contemporary. Now let's move to the next question. Next question is which of the following rulers of the Magad was contemporary of Alexander? Is it Mahapadmanand, Dhananand, Sukhpal, Chandragupta Maurya? So contemporary of Alexander, both question I have just put in so that there should not be any confusion. So who was the contemporary of Alexander? That is the same question. And guys, let's see the correct answer. Okay, Kaustubh is going with A, Dipanita is saying B. Okay guys, let's see B. Okay. So guys, Mahapadmanand was not the contemporary of Alexander. It was Dhananand. So correct answer, let me just change the color of the pen in fact. Okay. So guys, correct answer will be Dhananand. He was the contemporary of Alexander. Although Dhananand did not fought with Alexander, because the army of Alexander, they refused to cross Byas river. So they refused to cross Byas river. Therefore, there was no war with Alexander. Mahapadmanand was the father of Dhananand, definitely. And Dhananand, he was the last ruler of Nanda dynasty also. And he was defeated by Chandragupta Maurya. Mahapadmanand, He was the father of Dhananand, could not cross the river Byas. And Byas in Rigved it is called Bipasha. Byas in Rigved is called Bipasa. Bipasha. And Nandas were definitely very much strong kings. So correct answer will be Dhananand, and Chandragupta Maurya is not associated with the Nand dynasty. He was founder of the Mauryan dynasty. Now guys, let's move to the next question. Name the brave Indian whom Alexander defeated on the bank of river Jhelum. So in 326 BC, when Alexander invaded India, he has a war with a king in which Alexander defeated that king. You have to name the king. Is it Ambik, Porus, Chandragupta Maurya or Nand? So which king of India was defeated by Alexander? Okay guys, everyone is going with option B, and option B is the correct answer. That is in 326 BC, Battle of Hydaspes. Battle of Hydaspes, in which Purushottam was defeated by Alexander. And Purushottam in Greek literature is referred as Porus. So Purushottam in Greek literature is referred as Porus, guys. So Porus was defeated, and it is said that once Porus was brought before Alexander as the prisoner of war, then Alexander asked him how should I behave with you? Then Porus said in a confident voice, you should behave me in such a way that as one king behaves with another. So Alexander was impressed by his bravery and he returned his kingdom. So correct answer will be, guys, and Ambik surrendered before Alexander without fighting any war. So he was the king of Gandhar. And he surrendered before Alexander. And Alexander was the king of Macedonia. He was the king of Macedonia, whose capital was Pella. So the capital of Macedonia was Pella. Therefore, correct answer will be, guys, option B, that is Porus. Okay, so correct answer will be, guys, option B, that is Porus. Now let's move to the next question. Chandragupta Maurya figures prominently in the book of. So Chandragupta Maurya figures in the book of which person? Bhas, Shudrak, Vishakhadat, Ashwaghosh. So Chandragupta Maurya figures prominently in which of the following? In the books of which of the following writer? Okay, let's see the correct answer. Bhas, Shudrak, Vishakhadat or Ashwaghosh. Okay guys, D, C is given the option. Guys, correct answer will be option C, that is Vishakhadat. Vishakhadat wrote Mudra Rakshas. And Mudra Rakshas, this is the book about Chandragupta Maurya. So this is the book about Chandragupta Maurya, in which directly he wrote that Chandragupta Maurya was a low clan person. That means low caste person. So that means Chandragupta Maurya, simply he said that he was a low caste person. So he wrote him Vrishal or Kulheen. Vrishal or Kulheen. He called him Vrishal and Kulheen. Ashwaghosh, he was a Buddhist monk and he wrote a book, Buddha Charitra. Buddha Charitra in Sanskrit. So he wrote Buddha Charitra in Sanskrit. This is a very famous book written by Ashok Ghosh, and he was in the court of Kanishk. He was in court of Kanishk, Ashok Ghosh, who wrote Buddha Charitra, Saundaryanand, and Sutra Lankar. Sutra Lankar, and he wrote a drama also. He wrote a drama that is called Sariputta Prakaran. So he wrote a drama also, Sariputra Prakaran. So these are all the writings of Ashok Ghosh. You can note it down. Ashok Ghosh, he was a Buddhist monk. He wrote Buddha Charitra, that is in Sanskrit, that is epic about Buddha. Other than this, he wrote Saundaryanand, Sutra Lankar, and he also wrote a drama that is called Sariputta Prakaran. And Shudrak. Shudrak was a very famous person. He wrote Mricha Kattikam. Mricha Kattikam. Bhas Swapna was Vadata. So Swapna was Vadata, that is written by Bhash. Shudrak wrote Mricha Kattikam. Vishakhadat wrote Mudra Rakshas, in which there is information about Chandragupta Maurya, and Ashok Ghosh wrote Buddha Charitra, Sutra Saundaryanand, Sutra Lankar, and drama that is also called Sariputta Prakaran. So these are all the writings of all these four writers. So either you can take screenshot or either you can note it down, so that should remain with you as always. And also I will be sharing the PDF also, so that is also a source of information. So my dear students, before I should proceed to the next question, is that clear to all of you? All the writings of the different writings of these writers. Is that clear to all of you? Then don't forget to comment whether it is clear and all. Everything it is being written about all these four writers. Clear all of you? And guys, I will request every one of you to please share the session so that maximum of you get benefit. Let's move to the next question. Who is recognized? The spelling of recognized is a TTP error. So who is recognized as Sendrocotus? Who recognized Sendrocotus as Chandragupta Maurya? So who recognized Sendrocotus as Chandragupta Maurya? Is it William Jones, Vincent Arthur Smith, R.K. Mukha, D.R. Bhandarkar? Who recognized Chandragupta Maurya as a Sendrocotus? Okay, so that is a bit typical question. That is not a very simple. So that is a please dark color लीजिए. Okay, dark color में सबसे अच्छा red है. Okay, Dipanita, point taken. Okay. So guys, it is not Vincent Arthur Smith. Vincent Arthur Smith said said Samudragupta as the Napoleon of India. So Vincent Arthur Smith said about Samudragupta as Napoleon of India. Guys, correct answer will be William Jones. William Jones, he identified Chandragupta Maurya as the Sendrocotus. Now there is another name of Chandragupta Maurya, that is Androcotus. And these names has been referred by Arrian and Plutarch. Arrian and Plutarch referred Chandragupta Maurya as Androcotus. So Arrian and Plutarch referred Chandragupta Maurya as an Androcotus, whereas Chandragupta Maurya as Sendrocotus is referred by William Jones. Vincent Arthur Smith called Samudragupta as the Napoleon of India. Please make these notes because they are very much important. Androcotus, Arrian and Plutarch, Sendrocotus, William Jones. Okay guys, so these are some important information that should be with you every time. So I hope it is clear to all of you? And if it is clear, then just you can show me a thumbs up so that I can proceed to the next question. So I hope it is clear to all of you. Sandrocotus, William Jones, Vincent Arthur Smith, Samudragupta as the Napoleon of India. That is the Greek names. That is the Greek name. Greek name, Yogesh, it is Sandrocotus. That is the Greek name of Chandragupta Maurya. Who identified them? Sandrocotus, it was identified by William Jones. Androcotus, that is by Plutarch, and just Arrian and Plutarch. They are both Greek writers. All the Greek writers they are. And that is the name, Greek name of the Chandragupta Maurya. Now, Kautilya, that is an easy question. I guess everyone will give me the correct answer. Kautilya was the prime minister of whom? So, Kautilya served as the prime minister of Chandragupta Vikramaditya, Ashoka, Chandragupta Maurya or King Janak. So, Kautilya was the prime minister of whom? So, that is a very easy question. Kautilya, Vishnugupta, Chanakya, they are all same person. Kautilya, Chanakya, Vishnugupta, they are the same name of Chandragupta Maurya. They are the name of Chandragupta, they are the name of Chanakya, and Chanakya was in the court of Chandragupta Maurya as a prime minister, and he was also the mentor. So, mentor of Chandragupta Maurya was also Chanakya. So, he was also the mentor, and he worked with Chanakya worked with Chandragupta Maurya and Bindusar. Ashoka, during the time of Ashoka, the prime minister of Ashoka was Radhagupta. And Radhagupta helped Ashoka to kill Shushim. Radhagupta helped Ashoka to kill Shushim. So during in the war of succession between Ashoka and Shushim, Radhagupta, he was the disciple of Chanakya, he helped Ashoka. Other than this, guys, Chandragupta Vikramaditya is a Gupta king, Gupta ruler famous for Navratnas. He was famous for Navratnas. King Janak was the father of Sita, of goddess Sita. King Janak. So he was disciple of Chanakya, or simply you can say Chanakya was the mentor of Chandragupta Maurya. Therefore, guys, correct answer will be option B. So now I will be on a side so that you can note it down as well. And he was the prime minister during the time of Chandragupta Maurya plus during the time of Bindusar Maurya. So I hope, guys, it is clear to all of you. And if it is clear, then you can show me the thumbs up so that I can move to the next question. Now, come to the next question. What was the childhood name of Chanakya? So, Chanakya was known by which name in his childhood? So, when Chanakya was child, what was his name? Ajay Chanakya Vishnugupta Devgupta. Ajay Chanakya Vishnugupta or Devgupta. So, guys, correct answer will be Vishnugupta. Very good, guys. C option will be the correct. Correct answer will be Vishnugupta. Although Chanakya, Vishnugupta, Kautilya, they all are same person. They all are same person. So correct answer will be option C. That is Chanakya. So correct answer will be option C, and that is a very common fact we all know. And he wrote the book, the famous book Arthashastra. So he wrote the famous book Arthashastra, that is all about the political science and public administration. Now the Arthashastra of Kautilya is a play about Chandragupta Maurya. It is a biography, history of Chandragupta Maurya, book on the principle of government. So what is Arthashastra? So what is the main subject matter of Arthashastra? That is asking, what is the main subject matter of Arthashastra? Okay, so everyone, maximum of you, they are going with option D. And guys, correct answer is also option D. that is book on the principle of the government that generally deals with the political science, that generally deals with political science plus public administration. And Arthashastra, it is written in Sanskrit language. So it is written in Sanskrit. So it is written in Sanskrit, contains Saptang theory. And it contains the Saptang theory as well. So that is all, not the administration of Maurya. The whole Mauryan administration was according to the Arthashastra. Whole Mauryan administration was according to the Arthashastra. So guys, correct answer will be option D. Correct answer will be option D. Now, Dimachus came in India during the time period of. Dimachus came in India during the time period of. The question is, the options are Chandragupta Maurya, Bindusar, Ashok or Kanishk. During the time of which person, which king, Dimachus came to India? What will be the answer, guys? Okay, Chandragupta Maurya. Kaustubh is saying Chandragupta Maurya. Okay, what about others? What about others, guys? Okay, see, Dimachus, who he was, try to understand. Dimachus was ambassador of King of Syria. Antiochus first. Antiochus first, and Antiochus first, it is said that he was son of Seleucus Nicator. So Dimachus was the ambassador of King of Syria, Antiochus first, and he came in the court of Bindusar. He came in the court of Bindusar, and Bindusar demanded 4 things from Antiochus first. He demanded 4 things from Antiochus first. The 4 things were sweet wine, fig, demanded 3 things, not 4 things. He demanded 3 things. 1 second. Fig and sophist. Sophist means philosopher. So Antiochus first sent these 2 things. Fig, it is a type of a dry fruit. And for sophist, he said, according to Syrian tradition, sophists are not a product that is sold for talented people, that it was sophist. And according to Syrian tradition, sophists are not purchased and sold. Therefore, this thing was not. It is not red wine, it is sweet wine. It is not red wine, sweet wine. So finally, it is Bindusar. During the time of Chandragupta Maurya, we have the Megasthenes. Megasthenes, who wrote Indica, and he was in the court of Chandragupta Maurya. He was in court of Chandragupta Maurya, and he was ambassador of Seleucus Nicator. He was the ambassador of Seleucus Nicator. So correct answer will be, guys, option B, that is Bindusar. And he wrote a very famous book about India, that is Indica. Although the real Indica has been, it is being misplaced and the references are found. Although the real Indica is misplaced, but the references are found by 6 writers: Appius, Plutarch, Justin, Daedalus, Pliny and Strabo. So correct answer will be, guys, option B. Now let's come to the next question. कि the remains of which ancient city has been found at the Kumharar site. So remain of which ancient city is found in Kumharar? Vaishali, Patliputra, Kapilvastu or Shravasti. Kumharar, it is a place, and the remains of which city is found in Kumharar? Remain of which city is found in Kumharar, guys? Yes, Chandragupta Maurya was married with Helen, the daughter of Seleucus Nicator. Okay, I have earlier told you that Kumharar, it is in Bihar and it is in Patna. It is around it is just 1.5 kilometers from my home. So it is just 1.5 kilometers from my home. So many times I have visited this place, and that is in Patliputra. So that is in Patliputra. Vaishali, it was the capital of Vajji Republic. And Kapilvastu, it is in Nepal. And Shravasti, it is in Uttar Pradesh. Maximum sermon of Buddha. Shravasti, maximum sermon of Buddha, it is in Shravasti. So correct answer will be, guys, Patliputra. Just it is 1.5 kilometers from my place. So correct answer will be option B. And Kapilvastu, it is the place in Nepal. It was the kingdom of Buddha. Kingdom of Buddha. Although Buddha never became king, so it was like the kingdom of his father. So it was better to write kingdom of Shuddhodhan. And Shuddhodhan was the father of Gautam Buddha. So it is said that ki birthplace it is Lumbini. So birthplace. Birthplace it is Lumbini, guys. Birthplace it is Lumbini. And Lumbini it is also in Nepal. Rumindai district of Nepal, that you will find the birthplace of Gautam Buddha. That is in Lumbini, Nepal. So correct answer will be, guys, option B, that is Patliputra. Now, Rishipatan is an ancient name of Rishipatan. Rishipatan, where it is? Rishipatan, if you have read Buddhism, so once Buddha started Dhamma Chakra Pravartan, that is from Rishipatan. That is called Rishipatan Mrigdao. That is called Rishipatan Mrigdao, where it is. Rishipatan Mrigdao, that is the full name. Rishipatan, where it is? It is called Rishipatan Mrigdao. Rishipatan Mrigdao, it is called Deer Park, and it is in Sarnath, where Buddha gave first sermon. Where Buddha gave first sermon. Now where it is? It is in Varanasi, guys. It is not in C, it is in D, because Sarnath, it is near Varanasi. Because Sarnath and Sarnath, it is Sarnath, it is near Varanasi. And once you will go to Sarnath, there you will see Dhamek Stup. Dhamek Stup, it is also in Sarnath. So correct answer will be, guys, Sarnath, it is in Uttar Pradesh. And Varanasi, it is also called as the cultural capital of India. So Varanasi, it is also called cultural capital, famous for Kashi Vishwanath temple. Then Kapilvastu, that is the birthplace of kingdom of Buddha. Patliputra, Vaishali, that is these two in Bihar. This is in Nepal. So correct answer will be, guys, option D, that is Varanasi, that is in Uttar Pradesh. Now, only territory, which one of the territory was not the part of Ashokan Empire? So, which of the following territory was not under the part of Ashoka? Is it Afghanistan, Bihar, Sri Lanka, Kalinga? Assi Ghat, it is also in Varanasi because Varuna and Assi river confluence is there. Therefore, it is called Varanasi. It is the place where Varuna and Assi river meet. Okay, guys, D, C, I am getting the option. First of all, guys, Kalinga, it is Odisha. You remember famous 261 BC Kalinga War. Kalinga War. Afghanistan, that was under this. Bihar, Magad. The correct answer will be option C, that is Sri Lanka. So the whole North India. So whole North India, excluding extreme south, and extreme south area, that was of Kerala and Tamil Nadu. That was not under the area of Ashok. That also includes the Sri Lanka. So correct answer will be, guys, option C, that is Sri Lanka. It was not under the Ashokan administration. So correct answer will be option C. Option A, Afghanistan, and option B, they are the part of Ashokan Empire. So Kalinga War, after 261 BC, Kalinga War was fought. So correct answer will be, guys, option C. Okay, now let's move to the next question. Okay, the question is that the Buddhist council held during the time of Ashoka was in Magad, Patliputra, Samastipur, Rajgriha. So the third Buddhist council, it was held during the time of Ashoka, where it was held. So almost everyone is giving the correct answer. That was held in Patliputra. That is in 250 BC. The Mogliputra was the chairman. Ashok was patron. And in this thing, the important thing that happened, two important things happened. First of all, Abhidhamma Pitak was compiled, and it was decided to send Buddhist missionaries to different part of world. It was decided to send Buddhist missionaries to the different part of the world. So that was the importance of this council. So correct answer will be, guys, option B, that is Patliputra in Rajgriha, 483 BC, the first Buddhist council held. First Buddhist council. First Buddhist council held, and in this first Buddhist council, the important thing that happened was Sut Pitak. Sut Pitak were recited by Anand and Vinay Pitak. was recited by Upali. Sud Pitak was recited by Anand, Vinay Pitak was Upali, and that happened in the Saptaparni cave, and that is in Rajgriha. So first Buddhist council held in during the time of Ajatashatru. So patron was Ajatashatru. Patron was Ajatashatru. An important thing that happened was that Sud Pitak and Vinay Pitak were recited by Anand and Upali. So correct answer will be, guys, option B, that is Patliputra. Now, who were Sarthwa? So in Mauryan time period, there were a group of people were known as Sarthwa. Who were Sarthwa? Who were Sarthwa, guys? They were the group of the people, or they were brokers, convoy of the merchant, money lenders, or pilgrims. Pilgrims who come for pilgrimage purpose. So who were Sarthwa? Sarthwa, who were they? And students, I will request everyone to please share the session so that maximum students should get benefit. Okay, let's see that is a bit typical question. Everyone is going with C, but no. Sarthwa, they were the convoy of the merchants. So convoy of the merchants or group of the merchant. They were known as Sarthwa. So that's a question from the Mauryan literature, Mauryan administration. So Sarthwa, they were the group of the person. They were the convoy of the merchant or the group of the merchant. They were called Sarthwa. So students, please like the session as always and share the session also. So that is the group of the merchant or the convoy of the merchants. Now, which of the one of the following Ashokan inscription it is in Kharoshthi script? That's a very good question. Let's see how many of you can answer this question. Okay, which of the following Ashokan inscription it is in Kharoshthi script? Kharoshthi, it is written right to left. Kharoshthi script. Is it Rajasthan, Girnar, Shahbaz Garhi, or Meerut? Okay, B, C, B. Oh, very good. So, my dear students, the correct answer C. Ashokan inscription. That is generally found in Brahmi, Prakrit, Kharoshthi, Prakrit, Aramaic, and Greek. So, Brahmi and Prakrit, Kharoshthi, they are the script. Prakrit is the language. So, all the inscription of Ashoka, Kharoshthi is Aramaic plus Brahmi. No. It is not like that. Kharoshthi, it is a completely different script. It is written right to left, like Urdu. Right to left. The correct answer will be Shahbaz Garhi. C. The inscription of Ashok which is found in Pakistan. So the inscription of Ashok that is found in Pakistan. So they are from two places. 1 second, guys. Let me write it properly. Inscription of Ashok that is found in Pakistan. So they are from Shahbaz Garhi and Manshera. So the inscription of Ashok that is found in Pakistan, their language and script. Language is Prakrit and script is Kharoshthi. So that is in Kharoshthi Prakrit, that is the inscription of Shahbaz Garhi and Manshera. Rest of the Indian inscription. Rest of the Indian inscription. Rest of the inscription that is found in India. They are in Brahmi Prakrit. They are in Brahmi Prakrit. Rest of the inscription that you will found in India, that is in Brahmi Prakrit. So guys, correct answer will be Shahbaz Garhi, and in Rajasthan you will find a inscription that is called Bharat inscription or Bhrabu inscription, through which we know that Ashoka adopted Buddhism. So I will request to change the studio because of the light. Because of the light that reflects on the smart board, the letters appears invisible. Because of the light that reflects on the smart board, the letters appears a bit dark, or letters they are not properly visible. So that I will discuss with the team definitely. Now the first scholar who read the Ashokan edicts was Bulher, Robert Sebel, James Princeps, or Corrington. So who read the Ashokan inscript for the first time? Who read the Ashokan inscription for the first time? Okay, very good guys. So first time it was read by James Princeps. So James Princeps read this thing in 1837. He read the Ashokan inscription for the first time. That was in Brahmi Prakrit. Ashokan inscription for the first time that was being read in 1837, that is in Brahmi Prakrit. So correct answer will be guys option C, that is James Princeps, 1837 he read Brahmi Prakrit. Now the name by which Ashoka is referred in his inscription. So by what name Ashoka is referred in his inscription guys? Chakravarti, Dharmadeva, Dharmakirti or Priyadasi. So by which name Ashoka? Polity class is very clear and visible, so definitely light is reflecting. I will discuss with the team to change the studio, because polity class I was working with that font by the same font and it was completely visible. Okay guys, so the real name of the name by which Ashoka is referred in his inscription, that is Priyadarshi, or simply you can say Devanam Payadasi. Devanam Payadasi means beloved of God. So that is called beloved of God, that is Priyadarshi or Devanam Payadasi. And that name and real name of Ashok, that is Ashok Devanam Payadasi. It is found from the Maski Minor Rock Edict. And Maski Minor Rock Edict, it is found in Karnataka. It is found in Karnataka. So correct answer will be guys option D. That is Priyadarshi or Ashok Devanam Payadasi that has been found. Okay, now the question is, which of the following inscription the name of Ashoka has been mentioned? So out of these inscription, that is Bhrabu inscription, Rock Edict 13, Rumindei Pillar inscription, Minor Rock Edict of Maski, from where the real name of Ashoka is found? So from where guys the real name of Ashoka is found? Okay, now I have discussed this same question in the previous one itself. So real name of Ashok is found from the Minor Rock Edict of Maski, that is in Karnataka. Bhrabu Edict, that is about Ashoka adopted Buddhism. Then Rock Edict 13, Kalinga War. Kalinga War, Rumindei pillar edict about the birthplace of Buddha. Because Ashok went to pay homage. Ashok went to pay homage. So correct answer will be, guys, option D. And option D is minor rock edict of the Maski, where you will find the name Ashoka, Ashok Devanam Payadasi. That means Ashok, who is the beloved of God. So correct answer will be option D. Bhragu edict, Ashoka adopted Buddhism. Now the Rumindei pillar inscription was put to the mark. Rumindei pillar inscription was put to the mark. Birth of Buddha, enlightenment of Buddha, first sermon of Buddha, or demise of Buddha. So through which thing you Rumindei pillar inscription defines? Rumindei pillar inscription defines what? Okay, now the question was there earlier, we have discussed the same thing. So that defines the birth of Buddha. That defines, because Rumindei, it is in Nepal, and Buddha was born in Nepal, that is in the Kapilvastu. Enlightenment of Buddha, that is in Bodh Gaya. The symbol is Bodhi tree. Then first sermon, Sarnath. Dhamma Chakra Pravartan. Demise of Buddha, that is in Kushinagar. The thing is Tupa. Elephant defines the birth of Buddha, or that is conceiving of Buddha, elephant. So correct answer will be, guys, birth of Buddha, that is being defined through the Rumindei pillar inscription. So correct answer will be option A. So correct answer will be, guys, option A. Okay, guys. So that was all for the day itself. There we discussed about the important questions of CGL level. Some questions were of really very good level. That was about the Mauryan period. That was about the invasion of Alexander, and also about the Mauryan period. Lotus, it is said that the symbol of the birth, conceiving of Buddha, that is white elephant. Birth of Buddha, lotus. Then bull, it is considered as the zodiac sign or moon sign of Buddha. Zodiac sign of Buddha. So lotus, it is the birth. Lotus, it is the symbol of birth, guys. So lotus, conceiving of the Buddha, white elephant. Birth of the Buddha, lotus. Bull, it is said that it was a zodiac sign, or simply you can say moon sign. That was the Rashi of Buddha. So that was the zodiac sign of Buddha. Okay, guys. So this was all about the today's session. There we have discussed the important questions related to the Mauryan dynasty. Definitely in sorry, I forgot to put the homework question in this session. So from tomorrow itself, I will put the homework question in both history session as well as in polity session. So for history session, it skipped from my mind to put the homework question, but I have already put the homework question in the polity session. From tomorrow itself, you will be getting the homework question in history as well as in polity. Clear? So that is that skipped from my mind. So that's why I missed it for the session of today. So my dear student, that was all from my side for now. Let's meet tomorrow sharp at 12 noon for a session on Indian polity, and again at 4 p.m. for a session on Indian history. So I will share the thumbnail also and what type of session will be going. So that's all for the day, guys. Yes, actually, that is a question of Kaustubh. What happened? So around 2013, I met a very serious car accident in which there was a scar over there. So that is the scar of the operation. So that was the scar of the operation. So I met a very serious car accident. Anyhow, I survived. That was the big thing, because the fellow passengers who were traveling with me, and some of them died because of the negligence of the driver. So driver was driving the car at a high speed, and slowly he felt cool breeze and he slept, and there was a wrong turn. So that was due to this the operation. That is the scar of this operation. So guys, that was all for the today from my side. Let's meet tomorrow sharp at 12 noon as well as on 4 p.m. for the session on history and polity. So that's all for the day. Bye bye everyone. Do take good care of yourself.